was the elections of our lives, because it would not be possible to have 4 more years of such a government. So I'll go inside a little bit of what was the election, for you to have an idea, especially on the first round, because we had elections, presidential elections, but also elections of the states. We had 27 states in Brazil, and also the Senate and the lower house, because our parliament is composed by 2 bodies. So I think first it's important also to mention when I'm close to the time to finish, please let me know, okay? Okay. So, as you know, the extreme right advance, let's say, it's not only in Brazil, this is happening in many countries in the world, and we believe it's because of the crisis in the capitalist system. So, as you know, the elections of Trump in 2016, there was also in Europe many advances, like the FD in Germany, Liz Truss in England, just to give you some examples. And also most recently the victory of the extreme right in Sweden, where they began to be the second largest political force there, and also the election of the Prime Minister in Italy. Also in Asia, Modi, as you know better than me, his re-election represents really an important force of the extreme right there, also in the Philippines. And there is also in some countries, some states, let's say, governed by far-right parties, as the case of Vox in Spain. So we believe that the elections in Brazil, of course, were very important, as I said, the most important elections for us, but also it was important for the international community because of this wave of advance of the extreme right. But also at the same time, in our region, in Latin America, we also were experiencing a new wave of progressive forces in different countries. As you know, in Colombia, we had great elections this year, where for the first time the left-wing party was elected. In Chile as well, with the young president elected, and many other countries as well in the region, just to give you a few examples. So the first rounds of the elections in Brazil happened on the 2nd of October, and Lula won the first round, but it was not enough to win the elections, so he had 48% of the polls, and Bolsonaro 43%. But on the first round of the elections, we were kind of very stressed, because the numbers that indicated, that Bolsonaro got was much higher than what the polls indicated. So, but still, with 57 million votes, Lula became the most voted president in the Brazilian history. And actually, it was only 1.5% was left for Lula to win in the first rounds. There were other candidates. Simone Tebet let me just take off the sound here. Sorry for this, because the WhatsApp starts early here in the morning. Okay. So, back to here. So, Simone Tebet, which was a candidate, she got 40.2%, Ciro Gomes also, around 3%. But Simone and Ciro, in the second round, they supported Lula. And the other candidates in the first round, they had less than 1%, so I won't go into this. And an important issue also to be shared is the degree of abstention. It was records, and so around 20% of the Brazilian electorate didn't go to vote on the first rounds. So what we have actually, in the Senate, the results were were very bad actually. Many former ministers of the current government, of Bolsonaro's government, were elected in the state of São Paulo, which is the biggest electoral body, let's say, state in the country. We had a candidate of Fernando Haddad, who is the former mayor of São Paulo, and he was also minister of the Lula's government. And also he was the candidate when Lula was in prison in the last elections. But actually he lost the election, and Tarcísio on the second round actually. He won. Tarcísio, who is a minister of Bolsonaro. So most of the ministers of Bolsonaro who were candidates, they were elected. So that's why also we were kind of shocked in the first round, because they really gained a lot of space in the political arena in Brazil. So just for you to have an idea, 15 were defined in the first round, because we have 27 states, and then these other 7 were left for the second round. But from these 15, 8 of them were allies of Bolsonaro and 6 of Lula. And well, and then the second round, we had, of course, the victory of Lula. And then you can see here the map of Brazil and where Lula won. So you can see it's concentrated in the north part of Brazil. And Bolsonaro won on this part here and also on the south part. But in Rio Grande do Sul, it was kind of divided, which is the last state here. So the difference between the numbers, you can see that Lula won 50%, 88, almost 51%, and Bolsonaro 49%. And then people were like, oh my God, so short distance, how could that be? And we were kind of shocked as well. But it's important to mention the scenario that the elections happened, because Bolsonaro had the whole state apparatus, and he really uses. So before the elections, he promoted he used the finances of the government in order to influence the electoral process. So, for example, during the pandemic, there was a discussion about an emergency aid, and Bolsonaro didn't want to give, and then he decided to give only 200 reais, which is less than $40. And at the end, the parliament decided that should be 600 reais. And then just before the elections, he decided to do this permanently. But the government didn't have budget for this. So all the budget available, he used, and more than what was available. So he used all this in terms to influence the process of the elections to get popular support. He also, the inflation here is very high, and he also managed to do some maneuvers in order to influence the price of the petrol, for example, to make it less, so that people would feel more confident, let's say, with him in economic terms. And also, as you know, there is a phenomenon called fake news. So many different news, crazy news that were spread out. So the whole scenario was very contaminated, let's say like this. So, and Bolsonaro is the first president actually not to be re-elected. So it is a big victory, though the numbers sometimes may make us think that it was a short distance, but due to the political scenario, in my view, it is a great victory. So here you also have, for the last elections, you can see the dispute. Lula was a candidate in all these elections, and you can see where the Workers' Party, the Labour Party got more votes, usually in the northeast part and the north part of Brazil, which are the poor states. I mean, not poor states, but where the working people have the poor conditions, let's say, more poor conditions. Well, so let's go back to the scenario of the parliament, of the elections. As I said, most of the allies of Bolsonaro were elected in these elections. So in the lower house, actually, Bolsonaro's party won 99%, 99 seats of the 113 seats there, and it became the largest parliamentary group in 24 years. So the Workers' Party PT, together with the coalition formed by the Green Party and the Communist Party, they won 79 seats. So there was an increase of 11 seats. PSOL, which is a Socialist Party, a smaller one, but together with Rede, which is also another party, they won 14 seats, more than in the last elections. And Union Brazil, which is a conservative party, won 8 more seats, becoming the third largest group with 59 seats. The common, let's say, the neoliberal, normal right wing that we are used to view, let's say like this, they really lost power in these elections and in 4 years before as well. So what happened? It kind of shifted. The people who were supporting the right wing shift to support the extreme right in these elections. So the situation in the lower house here is that, of course, this always shifts a lot because in Brazil we have more than 30 parties, and we call some parties like rental parties because they don't represent really, I mean they don't have an ideology, they don't have a political proposal, concrete political proposal, they are just, dealing with personal interests. So, but in the lower house, it is possible that Bolsonaro will have around 188 deputies. But as I said, this can change because it's not really about politics. Sometimes it's about personal interest and what you can get out of the government. And Lula is very good on negotiating. As you know, he was a former trade unionist, so this scenario might change a bit in the coming months. In the Senate, we have 81 seats, but only 27 were in these elections, contested, because the term of the senator is 8 years. So from these 27 seats, 16 candidates aligned with Bolsonaro were elected. So the worst scenario really is the Senate, including Sérgio Moro, who was the judge who put Lula in jail. He was also elected as senator, and as you know, this judge became also justice minister in Bolsonaro's government. So, I mean, the scenario in the Senate is actually very bad. Let me go on. But of course, we also had important victories. For example, the election of Guilherme Boulos, which is from this smaller socialist party in São Paulo. He was the most voted federal deputy with more than 1 million votes. Also, Eduardo Suplicy from the Workers' Party. He was the state deputy most voted in São Paulo. And also we had some candidates linked to the landless movement, the MST, the homeless workers movement also, and related also to food. They were elected in also there was a very historic and important moment where we had the election of the first black transgender deputy called Erika Hilton, and also some indigenous deputies also were elected in the lower house. So the scenario, as I said a little bit before, of the elections was strongly marked by the defense of democracy and the rule of law. As you know, we have been facing many attacks on democracy since the coup took out Dilma Rousseff, who was a president democratically elected in 2016. And since then there have been many attacks on democracy and also on workers' rights. We had two big reforms, the labor reform and the social security reform, which really took out many rights of the Brazilian people. And in the process of the election also, Bolsonaro criticized the system. He used to criticize the other powers, the judicial power, and he also used to mention many allegations, false allegations. You know, he said that the electoral system was not, we couldn't trust on it because it had problems, but actually his whole family were voted in this system in the last decade. So, I mean, it was just trying to find some excuses if he lost the election. Also on September 7th of this year, there was the celebration of the independence of Brazil, 200 years, and Bolsonaro really transformed it on an electoral act which is forbidden by the electoral law in Brazil. And for the other powers, let's say, the judicial and even from the parliament, nobody went, but of course he had a lot of popular support on the streets in that day. And also by our side, it was organized a political activity that took part in a famous university in São Paulo called USP. And the act was in defense of democracy and justice. And this also happened, similar act happened actually during the military dictatorship. So in 1977, so it's important to make this comparison because what we were facing here was, I mean, we didn't need to organize something like this since dictatorship. So the situation here was really critical in terms of the guarantee of the democracy and also of the rule of law. So the political scenario, as I said, many attacks on democracy, fake news. There were people that were killed because of their political opinion. And I mean, this was also encouraged by a president who defends the army of the population, and also he actually promotes tributes to torturers and colonizers, speeches defending really the extermination of his political opponents. And also many attacks on the press, and of course especially women. And in this election also one very important factor was the electoral harassment of employers, which is a crime in Brazil. So there were many cases of employers who make promises or offered money in order to get more support for Bolsonaro in these elections. And we tried to create channels, to denounce these situations. And I think one of the factors that shows the small number, let's say not small, but the short number between Bolsonaro and Lula in the second round is also due to the electoral harassment. People were afraid really of voting on Lula. If the employer knew, then they would lose the job. So it was quite critical at this point. Also, it's important to mention, besides the fake news and everything that I have already mentioned, it's really something that people were afraid. So if you were wearing a red t-shirt, for example, people say, no, don't wear it, you will be, people may attack you. So we couldn't use stickers in our cars that we usually do the election process. And so I mean the climate, of fear was really present in this election, and people were afraid to show for whom they were voting. On the other hand, we had for the first time in the second round of the elections, all the Brazilian Trade Union confederations were supporting Lula. In the first round, we only had one federation, which is a small one. They were supporting Ciro Gomes as a candidate. But in the second round, everybody was supporting Lula, I mean, in terms of trade union confederations. Before going to the challenge, I just wanted to show you a little bit something about the labor market here in Brazil, for you to know what will be the challenges also for the coming government. I'm sorry this is in Portuguese, but just for you to have an idea of some numbers. As you know, we have a high level of informality in Brazil, and we also have some new sectors. We call it the new workers actually, because they are related to the platform economy. And these workers are very vulnerable and they don't have access to rights, so we are trying to organize them and to struggle also for their recognition as workers, because they are not even considered workers, and also for a regulation. So as you see, there are self-employed in Brazil, over 25 million workers, and there is also a phenomenon in Brazil which we call people that give up looking for a job, which is almost 8 million people who gave up looking for a job because it's very difficult. So here we have almost 10 million here of workers unemployed. We also have a high number here of domestic workers, as you see, and most of them also without, being registered. Let me see here, I have another thing here. So here you can see, I think more clearly. I will just get here the results here. So you have over 40% of workers in informality in Brazil. And you have, as I said, this occupation, that they are not finding jobs around here, 20%. So I'll go back I wanted just to show you this because it's important for you to have an overview of the labor market, how is it functioning nowadays. Regarding the challenges, I'm finishing now and then we can discuss further on. So Brazil continues to be a country that kills black women and also LGBTQI+. The social and the economic situation is very bad. Unemployment hit records now during the pandemic. Also precarious jobs and hunger also became, aspect to our agenda. So today in São Paulo, when you go into the streets, you will see there are crowds left in the city centers. Really looking like sense of refugee camps. So the challenges for Lula's government is they are very tough because there is not much budget actually. So he's struggling now in the transition government. His inauguration will be in the 1st of January. So until the 1st of January, there is a transition government with many different groups trying to see what is the situation, trying to solve these special fiscal challenges because there is no budget to implement social policies and assistance policies. And food is part of some groups of this transition. Governments, let's say, especially of course the ones related to labor issues. Well, I'll stop here. There are many things to be said, but I'll stop here and leave to see if you have some questions